Yo, what's up YouTube family? It's your boy Koozie back at you with another hot TikTok reaction video. Today, we're going to be reacting to some creepy and woke TikTok reactions. I'm talking about the kind that's going to have you rethinking everything. I'm talking about the kind that's going to have you questioning reality. With that said, if you're new to the channel, go ahead, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I drop some new hot content that you definitely ain't going to want to miss. Oh yeah, one more thing. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Don't believe anything that you hear or see in these videos. Don't believe anything that I say in these videos. Always use your own discernment and always do your own research. Let's get it.
Parents of TikTok, this is for your children. Don't scroll this video. This is very important. I was going through my effects, right? This effect came out. It looks innocent. It might look innocent, but if you click on that effect, I swear to you, man, something prerogative comes out that children are not supposed to see. Don't believe me? Check yourself, man. If you have kids out there, if you have kids, watch what they're watching, man, because there's a glitch on TikTok right now. I don't know how, what, who, or where, or what did that, man, but that's disgusting, man. If you guys click on that effect, if you don't believe me, look on your video, act like you're gonna do a video, and go to your effect, and click on that effect right there with that little blue man. It's called SRAKA. You'll be surprised. It's gonna blow your mind what pops up, man. And it's fucked up because what if your daughter sees that? What if your little son sees that? You know what I'm saying? I already made a couple reports to TikTok to try to ban this effect, but they haven't got back at me, man. If we all could work together and keep our kids safe and try to get this effect off of TikTok, let's work together, man. Share this out. Tag everybody that's a parent. Tag everybody, even if they're not a parent, man. We got to keep our kids safe from fucking sick individual hackers like that, man. God bless you.
Y'all heard what the man said, man. Y'all, let's get together. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, politic on this hill, man, because that's, you know, that shouldn't be there, especially for kids. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comments.
So this guy just got done installing his Ring camera in front of his own house, and then a lady was able to tap into his Ring camera, and she thought he was in front of her house. So this escalates the situation, and he literally had to show her proof on his phone that he is not at her house. Y'all check this video out, and y'all need to stay away from the Ring cameras.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Why are you in front of my house?
I'm in front of my own house. I'm installing a door. What the hell's going on? I'm installing my door. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm in front of my own house installing this. I don't know how
James, there's somebody at our house.
No, it's not.
Look outside. Hello?
Yes, I'm not at your house. I'm at my house. I don't know how your camera is connected to my doorbell. I was just trying to set it up.
I'm gonna need you to get off my property now.
I'm not on your property, ma'am.
He literally had to show her.
Can you see what I'm doing? Do you see this?
No.
This is what I'm doing. This is me standing here. This is not your property, ma'am. I don't know how your Ring doorbell is connected to mine. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm not at your house.
Y'all see that? Y'all see that? They can connect to other people's house. Did you guys hear about the lawsuit that's going on with Ring?
No, man, we can't go past that. Did y'all hear about that lawsuit with Ring? No, y'all didn't, man. They said, man, the laws could tap into your Ring. You know what I'm saying? The Ring cameras and stuff, and come pop up on you and stuff like that, and see inside your house and all that, man. Basically, it's a surveillance system for them. It's not for us. It's for them against us, man. They have you thinking it's for you. That's all it is, man. Y'all get the Ring cameras and them Alexas out your houses now. tripping. There's no way I'll be out there. I see them sitting. I don't see nothing really going on with this. So I wouldn't be out there anyway. Not that time of night.
Will never convince me that there is not alien life out there watching over us to make sure that we don't fuck around and find out the nukes again. Blue dots on this map are nuclear power reactors inside the United States. The green dots represent UFO sightings. The bigger the dot, the more people saw the UFO. Please tell me you see the same pattern that I see. No, it's not just the United States, although I do think they watch us a little bit harder because of the whole Hiroshima thing. I would too. It's all across the world. The top map is nuclear power reactors throughout the world. Bottom map, UFO sightings reported throughout the world. Let's talk about Australia right here, though. Did you know that back in the 60s, Britain did nuclear testing on Australia and they dropped several bombs to see what would happen? Now look how many sightings. Yeah. And 70 years after these tests were done, radiation is still present on these islands. Makes a lot of sense. The more nuclear warheads that a country has, the more risk they pose to the Earth. The more attention they get from UFOs. Look at the United States. Look at Alaska. Look at Russia.
Anybody from Australia watching the video, let me know. Did y'all know about that or no? Oh, no. Lady got up and tried to pull her from up there. Say, man, she was scared, man. Stop that, man, before you call something to go on in this whole little establishment. Let me know what y'all would have done in that predicament. Well, that aged well.
Did y'all see that Texas got flooded again, y'all? And this guy's 18-wheeler got caught in the storm, y'all. Check this out. It got flooded. That's just crazy, y'all. Check this out, man. This is happening all over the planet. Look at this 18-wheeler cruising by. Wow. People are yelling, get out. That dude is just cruising. Oh, man. Yo, look. Oh, man. He's in it, y'all. Y'all, you see how deep that is, y'all? That is deep. That's an 18-wheeler, y'all. Oh, my goodness. Imagine if there's a car in there, y'all. What if there's a car in that area? Bro, are you kidding me? Now, here's an update on the story. A lifeboat was able to come and rescue the driver. Y'all can see that. Y'all, that's crazy, man. But as for everybody else, people have been stuck in traffic for over 5 hours, and they said the cops are not helping. They told them that they literally had to drive through the flood in order to get to the destination. Y'all see how backed up that is, y'all. But also, there was a dam that broke in Texas too, y'all. Bro, look at this. The world is going through it. Oh, man. And like they say, y'all.
Hey, shout out to Conscious Los. Man, y'all go show some love to his channel, man. He be coming with some heat, man. For real, for real. And H-Town, man, we know it be flooding down. I'm from Texas, man. I'm close to Texas. I mean, I'm close to H-Town, but We know it's flooding down there like that. Every time it rains, it flood down that way. You know what I'm saying? Real bad. But they gotta come on and get this together, man. Rescue your people. Y'all think that was a UFO? Y'all just think that was some, funny shaped cloud cover or whatnot?
At the time,
we know the truth now, man. He be coming with some heat too all the time, man. He be breaking them down.
Hardy was promoting the crime comedy film Rock'n'Rolla, where he played a homosexual gangster. However, as his interview continued, the actor revealed that the role was not too far-fetched from his real life. When asked whether he has ever slept with men, the actor responded saying, "As a boy, of course I have. I'm an actor, for f***'s sake. I'm an artist. I played with everything and everyone."
But what did he mean by the part, "I'm an actor, for Christ's sake"? Y'all let me know what y'all think he meant by that in the comment section.
They teach you about the magnetic fields of magnets. They don't teach you that you have the same field. Then they provide you with rubber sole shoes which disconnect you from the magnetic earth. The human body is only alive because the magnetic field of it is alive. You are an electrical battery which needs charging. Placing your feet in nature has a massive benefit on the body and the human energy field. When we damage our magnetic fields, we damage our physical bodies. This is why they make us wear rubber shoes to disconnect us from the earth. This is why they say don't look into the sun, because it blinds you, when in fact it charges the body and activates the pineal gland, the spiritual gland of the body. They've made you scared of the only thing that keeps you alive, the sun. This is why the word sacred, rearranged, is scared, because they're inverting everything. They programmed you to be scared of the dark as well, because in darkness you find the light, because within yourself is the true light, the true spiritual self, which is far more powerful than the physical world and the physical body that you inhabit. If you want to unfold the true God-man within you and reach the highest state of consciousness, the Unfolding God-Man course is in the bio.
What we're seeing.
Alright, we're looking at the interview suite at S4. It's kept dark for the comfort of the aliens. The figure who is just barely visible in the left foreground is the telepath, and behind the camera is a raked seating area for observers. Although in this case, I believe the only other person present was a military aide. The alien is seated behind a glass partition in a biocontainment area, which is maintained at Biosafety Level 2, the lowest designation. That's primarily for the protection of the aliens, not us. The theory is that if they were going to infect us with an alien bug, it would have happened 50 years ago. In fact, all the indications are the aliens eliminated microbial and viral life from their own ecosystem long ago. They aren't susceptible to our diseases directly, but it has been shown that microbes can reproduce and form colonies within their respiratory systems, which tends to exacerbate the debilities they seem to suffer anyway in our environment. In fact, you can see here, the alien is beginning to flag.
I got one question for y'all, man. How many out there believe aliens are real? Or how many out there believe aliens aren't real still? Still believe aliens aren't real? So I guess that's two questions. But hey, man, y'all can't tell me, man, that thing don't look demonic, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section.
At the 1997 Alien interview. Look at this jaw-dropping footage when the recolors are reversed and you can actually see pupils behind the alien's black biologic sun lenses. Look at how the pupils dilate when it comes into any kind of contact with the lighting above the being. This is truly an amazing shot, and this has been jarring to many people that we have shown it to. It proves that, or that we believe, an animatronic person simply just didn't put a black ball or a black piece of glass for eyes, that there was actually a eyeball and a retina behind the black biologic light lens. Look at this. Look at how the pupils get a little bigger and go back to regular shape. Now look at this. The light comes in. Look at how big the pupil got right there. Look at that. Look how much bigger it is from this shot. Here it is. Here's the small pupils. And now look how they change. How could somebody anatomically do this behind lenses? There's the small pupils, and here's the large pupils. You're seeing this for the first time.
Hey, y'all, all I want to hear is it real or is it fake? Let me know, cap or not, in the comment section. Cap or not. I believe there's some real footage. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to know what you think, though, now, down below.
You still don't think these giant craters have anything to do with the fallen angels, do you? Well, what if I showed you this crater that just happens to be called the doorway to hell and is always on fire and just happens to be one of 200? 200 that just happens to match the exact number of the fallen angels that were banished from heaven and just happens to match the exact number of the amount of countries in the world, and just happens to match the exact number of seats in this hidden chamber, in this hidden city of this pyramid. And then I told you the leader of the fallen angels, Lucifer, which just also happens to mean the devil. And then I tell you how an angel came down from the heaven, having the key to the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand, and he laid hold of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him for 1,000 years. And if Lucifer or Satan was bound, then I'm sure his loyal 200 followers were also bound. And maybe, just maybe, this isn't evidence of the fallen angels coming down to earth, but being released from the bottomless pit. And maybe this pit just happened to be the light bearers that they want to keep lit, because there sure seems to be tribute to this light bearer all over this world we live in, and they put it right in plain sight. All you have to do is be paying attention. Paying attention to this world is not what you think it is, and the ones in charge are not who you think. But you guys, you know I'm just teasing. Of course I believe that these were giant asteroids falling to the earth, creating these giant holes, and you know, they went just straight down perfectly each time and didn't leave any sort of trail at all. And there's no such thing as the fallen angels. That's all just science fiction and fantasy in the Bible, because the Bible is not real at all. You guys know it's all for entertainment purposes only. This is all satire. Yeah, this is just, you know, some sort of weird earthly anomaly. Yeah, entertainment purposes.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, me personally, I believe that's where Lucifer fell. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's still on fire like that. You know, and I believe when the Antichrist come, man, that might be where he rise from. I don't know, man. That's just my little theory on it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, what do I know? I'm just a reactor. Let's get it. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section.
Your head has this spiral, which is the Fibonacci sequence, which comes from the rotating fields of magnetism. Sound creates magnetic fields create electricity. The sound of you talking creates torus fields, which permeates the whole of creation. Everything manifests as a torus field. Literally everything, including yourself. Your heart is a vortex, and the pulsing sound of it creates this electromagnetic torus field around your body. If you looked down on this electromagnetic field, you'd see the flower or the lotus of life, which is the Fibonacci sequence. This field spirals inwards into the head and out on the feet or the torso. If you look down on your head, this is why you see this spiral. It comes from all of the spiraling of your electromagnetic field coming in the head, which is the crown chakra. Look at the symbol for the crown chakra. It's the flower, which has the same pattern as this. Your spirit is a spiral, a spiraling electromagnetic field. The Fibonacci sequence connects the macrocosm to the microcosm, because this will go for infinity. This means you are a microcosm of the macrocosm. You are God made flesh. You are the universe.
Wait, so y'all haven't heard of
Y'all don't
NextRad?
forget that y'all part of the universe. And another thing that we call it spiral, you know, in our society or in Texas wise, is a cow leg. Let me know if they call it that too. Where you from?
You mean to tell me nobody has heard of NextRad, bro? If you've never heard of NextRad, you need to watch this video. So NextRad is basically used by the US to detect, you know, hazardous weather patterns. It provides us with routine weather information. Sounds pretty normal, right? And it is. There's nothing wrong with it, except for the fact that it's microwaving us every night. Literally.
What?
All of these yellow circles are NextRad locations, installations in the US. So if you're watching this video right now, you're being affected by NextRad. And there's not anything you can do about it unless you leave the country or something. But what is the big deal? Big deal is that each NextRad radar transmits a pulse signal at 750 kilowatts. Transmitting and listening periods is about 1500 watts maximum. Just to put it into perspective, microwaves use only about 600 to 1000 watts of electricity. And I'm pretty sure everybody's parents have told them not to stand right in front of the microwave because it could cause cancer, right? Because of what? Radiation. I mean, watch this video, guys. This little green thing is like a normal weather pattern, but look at that blue pulse. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So they start at 9 at night and until 9 in the morning. These pulses go all across the US. But I just thought it would be nice for you guys to know that we're literally inside one of these every night. And although there's nothing that we can do about this, all of the other little things that you can do that are in your control that cause cancer, you should stop doing. Because there's stuff like...
Man, shout out to him, man. Y'all go show some love to his channel. I don't know why they muted him at the end, but he must have been saying something that we needed to hear that they didn't want us to hear. That's the only way I can take it. And how do y'all feel about being in a microwave every night? You know, that's crazy. They do all type of experiments on this, man. That's wild, man. We got to do something about this. Shit.
Je t'enferme mes liens pour papa. Tu testes ton sang le baba. Je comprends pas pourquoi on comprend pas. J'ai trop traîné.
Kinda make your mind wonder, don't it? Do your research.
Tornado
So
world.
it looks like we not the only ones getting ripped a new asshole with tornadoes. So apparently today China got ripped a whole new ass and 5 people were unalived, 140 people were displaced, and 33 were injured. And what? Check this out. Check out China's tornado.
不是，那个好像是它电线被吹的。
It seems like we have tornadoes all over the place, all over the world. This is like some day after tomorrow type shit. What's really going on? They even had hail balls the size of boulders. Look at that shit. That looks crazy. It's no more longer Tornado Alley. We have a tornado world around here. Spinning all around. I don't know what's going on there. There's something freaky going on. That's all I can say. Something real freaky going on. Tell me in the comments what you think.
Come by anytime.
What y'all think about that, man? All these tornadoes all the way around the world like that, man, and flooding and stuff. Y'all think it's part of the prophecies, or do y'all think it's just part of what they doing with that machine? You know, send them heart machines.
But do me a favor. Before you settle down and get married, you have some fun. If I had your figure, I'd find some old millionaire in Florida and slowly suck the life out of him.
I have the very equipment to do that.
I'm sure you do.
No one trusts the government. Point being, why would you trust your kids to be educated by the government?
Right. Vodi Bachman said, don't be surprised when you send your kids off to Caesar and they come back as Romans. Like, that's it. That's it, man. You're wondering why everyone's gone woke and is has no idea what bathroom to use anymore. Just, if like, what happened to our kids? I'm like, well, you gave them to the government for their entire childhood. You saw them at dinner and you attended their sporting events, but the government raised your kids. And social media helped. And video games or whatever, but you saw them every day, but you didn't raise them. You didn't log enough hours each day to counteract all the poison and time wasting and ideological propagandistic crap that they were getting fed year after year after year. And so millennial generation and now Gen Z has gone woke. And we feel like, oh, what happened to my daughter? We raised them better than that. No, I mean this in love, but you didn't raise them at all. That hurts to say because I know it hurts people to hear, but the government raised them, and that's what happened. No.
Say, man, more of the story, if y'all ain't paying attention, man, soak it up, man. Pick up the game that he was dropping, man. Y'all need to homeschool your kids and pay more attention to your kids, spend more time with your kids, to keep them phones out their hands and tablets and the game systems out their hands, make them go outside and you and your kids go do some activities together that's personal, that y'all can bond, you know what I'm saying? So y'all can have a stronger bond, man, because everything in this world is meant to tear that bond apart and tear that kid away from you, period. And if you know, you grown, you know what y'all did and what you went through when you was growing up, you know what I'm saying? Come on now, let's get it.
Does not cause the virus. Why do you keep using this? A lot of people say it's racist.
It's not racist at all. No, not at all. It comes from China. That's why. It comes from China.
Trump was telling us the whole time, man, we wasn't even picking up the game he was dropping, man. And what I say, man, you got to pay attention, man. He was trying to tell us the whole time. We thinking he talking about over there, Beijing, though. Nah, man. Pick up the game, man. Keep your eyes wide open, not eyes wide shut. You feel me? Let's go.
I had a secret clearance. I was able to go into restricted areas, which this was. And I walked into a photo lab, which was the NASA lab across the hallway. At the time, I was talking to one of the techs in there, and he drew my attention to a photograph, a NASA photograph. And this was an aerial photograph of the Earth. I'm assuming the Earth because it had pine trees on it. And the shadows of the craft, or whatever it was, were in the same angle as the trees. And by its very nature, UFO, and I wanted to clarify that to a gentleman that was talking to me, means unidentified. So I did not know what this was. But I realized at this point that it's very secret, that it was kept secret, because I asked him, what are you going to do with this piece of information? And he said, we always airbrush these out before we sell them to the public. After that, I decided I would ask questions to other people. A guard told me that he was asked to burn some photographs and not to look at them. And there was another guard guarding him, who was in green fatigues, watching him burn the photographs. And he said he was too tempted. He looked at one, and it was a picture of a UFO. And he was very descriptive. I can go into that later with anyone. He immediately was hit in the head, and he had a big gash in his forehead. He was knocked out, and he was terrified. So he would have to be protected. So I do want to let you know that I worked out there for a number of years, and I ran into this. So it's not something everyone knows that works out there for a long time. My boss didn't know about it. Some people that sat right next to me didn't know about it. It's very strange, because I don't know how they can do it, but they can let some people know about it and then others not. I'm willing to testify before Congress that what I'm saying is true, and thank you very much.
Man, did y'all hear what she just said? Man, dude was tempted to look. He couldn't help himself and looked at one of them photos and got popped across the head, man. They was not doing no playing about that, man. He lucky he didn't get murked, man. For real, man. I hope the dude alright, still kicking, man. For real, because they wasn't doing no playing with him. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that clip down below in the comment section. Man, y'all see that, man. Don't fall for the boo-boo, man. He knew, but the confused ones didn't. You see what I'm saying? Hey, man, they went to the homeland, the home of the Jews, man. Angola, the home of the Jews, man.
What's up, TikTok? How many of y'all recognize this woman? Listen, y'all, please take heed. This is not a woman. It is a shapeshifter. Y'all, she's still online. Listen, let me tell y'all what happened. She goes by the name Tara. In 2010, love, whatever, blase. So the money part got me. She was like, pick 3 cards and put your email in there, and I will, tell you your fortune, what's coming. So I'm like, shit, this is supposed to be, I just get done with the publishing clearinghouse. She talking about money. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm down. Boom, boom, boom. I picked the 3 cards. I put my name in, my email. About a half an hour later, look, I kept checking and checking. I was eager to see what she had to say. Email comes, and she's talking a little bit, and she's like, I see you have some blockages. And basically, she said, based off your name and birthday, you are destined to be rich. You should have been rich by now. But these blockages, now she don't say what the blockages are. She just say there's blockages there. But don't worry, I can do a ritual that will remove these blockages for $19.99.
First red sign, she talking about doing some rituals, man. Cut it, man. We ain't doing that.
Y'all, this is 2010. Immediately, I was like, oh, shit, I'm cool. One, I'm not about to pay $20. You feel me? Like, I thought it was a scam. So, me being who I am, I said, no, thank you, and sent it back. Now, I've done shit like this before, different people, but this particular thing right here, it's totally different. She sends another email an hour later from her phone, and it says sent from phone. Like, you could tell it was not from her business website or whatever she was using in the beginning. And she said, I am intrigued by you. Based off of everything that I have done, the reading, you are powerful. And I want to help you reach your full potential. Hold on. She said, my guides told me that you're a seer, you're psychic. She named all this stuff. You're clairaudient. You have visions of the future, and like she was ding ding ding. I didn't share none of that with her, but I'm like, maybe she got it from my zodiac sign. But she seemed kind of personal with it, y'all. Long story short, she's like, so I went ahead, oh shit, and did the ritual. First off, I didn't pay for it. Second off, I never told her to do it, but she's already done it. She said, you want wealth, get ready. I didn't know how to feel about the shit. I didn't know how to feel about it, so I didn't respond. I'm in my feelings at this point. I'm rebuking the air at this point. Like, I didn't know what to think. She sends another email. Are you still there? Oh, y'all. She goes by the name Tara. At this point, I said, okay, enough is enough. I'm done. I can't do this. Like, she's weird. So me and my boys, I'm cooking dinner at this point. We go to Kroger's real fast, grab some Pepsi. Come back. Just went up there to grab some Pepsi. It's right down the street from us. Come back. I got another email waiting for me from her. I open it up and she says, I saw you at Kroger's today in Columbus. Oh my goodness. That's when I realized, okay, oh shit. What have I done? I started, y'all, I'm sharing this because I'm trying to let y'all know, y'all better be careful out here, especially that thing right there. So let me finish, y'all. So at this point, the church came out, and I rebuked her. I said, in the name of the Father, the Son, the Most High God, in the name of Jesus. Listen, I went down the line. I said, I bind you, I rebuke you, I cancel you out, and I reverse everything through an email. I said all of that and then sent it. She didn't say nothing else. I said, boom, there it is. Then I blocked her. All right, cool. It's like 8 o'clock in the evening now. Had a nice big old plate of spaghetti. Me and the boys sat there watched a movie and stuff. They on the couch. I got like a little pallet on the floor, and I ended up falling asleep. I didn't go upstairs and go to my bed. I fell asleep on that pallet on the floor. I'm knocked out. And all of a sudden, my eyes pop wide open. Hold on, y'all. Remember, I talk about this in another video, how you can slowly wake up and then how you suddenly wake up. I suddenly woke up. And I remember laying there like, huh? I am coherent. I'm fully alert. And then I hear my name. Divine. Divine. Very soft-spoken woman, feminine voice. I'm literally shaking, and it's coming from behind me. I'm like, what in the... So who wouldn't roll over to see what the fuck, you know what I mean? I tried to play that shit off like I was still asleep, but they knew. And I do say they, because she didn't come alone. They knew I was awake. I slowly rolled over. I didn't even get to roll all the way on my back. And I saw something kneeling beside me. Right here by my knees, there is an old, when I say old, y'all, God, my God. She looked like she's about 350 years old, man. Oh, God, the nose. It was a witch. Like, I don't know what else to call it. It looked like an old, decrepit ass woman, like so old. And then I hear Divine, and it's up here by my head. The voices. So that was her. She was oh my God, y'all. She was there in spirit, and she conjured up this woman. So now that I see what's going on, I'm like, fuck no. So I roll back. I roll back onto my side and I'm shaking, like my whole body was trembling. And in my mind, I'm calling on God. Cause I never, y'all don't say that's what you get, cause I ain't do shit. I never told her to do anything. I'm calling on God. Help me, Lord, help me. Please get these demons out of my house. Please, please. And this woman, this lady right here, you called her. Divine. She started yelling. You called her. You called her. On everything I love, y'all, this happened. On everything I love. As she's yelling, oh my God, in my ear, you called her. You called her. She's here for you. I'm steady hollering in my mind, God, Jesus, you know what I mean? Like, I bind you, I rebuke you, I rebuke you. And that probably went on for like at least 2 minutes, and then it just stopped. It was just dead silent. Like there was no sound. You could hear if someone was breathing. And I laid there on that floor looking out my patio door. It was a full moon that night. And I said, oh my God, what in the fuck was that? Y'all be careful. She goes by the name Tara.
Say, man, that was a great story and breakdown, man. Hey, y'all let me know what y'all think about that clip down below in the comment section. One more thing I have to say is you cannot serve two masters. And once again, you cannot serve two masters, y'all. Leave the witchcraft and the tarot cards and stuff alone.
Around the area of 3rd Street in East Charleston, 8 News Now investigator Kyle Payne was there first with news of this murder yesterday, and he joins us live. Kyle, with the latest.
Denise Bryan, consider yourself warned. The details of this murder here in downtown Las Vegas are disturbing, but this is the block where police say they arrested a man named Colin Check, age 31. He was arrested yesterday on open murder charges. Not in court today, Judge Rebecca Sachs said Check was in the hospital. A police report identified the victim as Kenneth Brown. And a document obtained by the 8 News Now investigator says Brown had a large cut to part of his head and that he was missing an eye and an ear when police found him. And neighbors yesterday were amazed with what they heard.
Pretty bizarre, man. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff that goes on out here, as you said, but this takes the cake as far as just all out outness. You know what I mean?
It's pretty disgusting.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. So, I'm not sure what this person may have been going through, but yeah, it's something else I would say entirely.
Police say Check was going in and out of consciousness while he was in police custody and told cops that something was, quote, possessing him. Here at the bus stop where police arrested Check, the scene is too bloody and gory to show you on television. Just about as bad as those gory details in the police report, which you can read more about on our website.
Hey man, y'all leave them drugs alone. It kind of remind me of the situation in Florida a while back when they said a guy ate a guy's face up and stuff, like eyeball out, nose, and I think he bit an ear off or something like that too. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section though. Ain't it crazy, man?
Okay guys, I've got a really cool image for you. This is David taking a picture. And while he's taking the picture, a gray alien appears and it's watching at what he's taking the picture of. Check it out. See the alien's head right here?
Clear as day, man. Y'all can't tell me y'all see that little alien gray head right there.
Not making this up. That's not something sitting there. This is a gray alien. Now, if you pay attention, you'll see the alien is watching what David's taking a picture of. Notice there's other things here. Now, I'm not sure about that, but this, guys, that is what it is.
Clear as day.
You can see his head. You see his eyes. That's a pretty clear picture. That's a little more clear than some of the other ones I've seen. And David's just sitting there, just, you know, he sees the gray alien. He sees it there. I've asked him, I talked to him about it. He's been sending several images, but this is unlike anything I've seen in a long time. I know we're going to have people go, oh yeah, that's not real or whatever. That's fine. You don't have to think it's real. Look, you see it. You see what's going on. It's not a toy. It's not a doll. It's not. It's a gray alien. That's what I see. Leave your comments. Let me know what you think.
Have you guys know what y'all think, man? Do y'all see that alien right there at the table, right there in front of? Do y'all believe it's real, or do y'all believe it's some edited footage? Let me know down below in the comment section.
Ever seen a lake of floating solar panels before, y'all? Well, there it is right here. Check this out. This is in India just a few days ago. The solar panels look like they're doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. You know, you're watching your money float away. You see what I'm saying? Right? The government tricked a lot of people into this, telling it's good for the environment, blah blah blah. Just another Ponzi scheme just to take your money, y'all. I wonder who's gonna pay for this, because they sure aren't gonna pay for this. They tricked y'all into buying this. But look at that, y'all. Wow, that's crazy. And this is bad for the environment as well. Did you guys know, like, these are made of toxic chemicals? Solar panels are made of toxic chemicals. The EPA regulates and states that solar panels are considered hazardous waste, and they contain heavy metals and metals such as lead, cadmium, which are harmful to the environment and humans at a high level. Y'all see that? And now this solar power plant is literally gone under. Like, what's the purpose of this, y'all? That's crazy. So what are they gonna do, y'all? You know, like I told y'all, the great change is here, y'all. The planet is shifting. Mother Earth, this is not natural, and Mother Earth is not having none of this. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during this interesting times. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this.
Y'all gonna show some love to Conscious Loose channel. Like I say, he be bringing that heat, man. He gonna have y'all on some game too, I promise you.
Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this shift. Peace in.
What y'all think?
People ask me all the time about my friend David Eckhart, and they want to know how he uses his techniques. What is he doing? How does it work? Where does this all start? Well, I've put this together, this information, and I've disclosed what information that David has allowed me to disclose to the public about his situation and the things he's experienced. Now, these are visions and for your entertainment, specifically, entertainment purposes. With that being said, let's find out what's going on with David Eckhart.
In the mysterious realm of the unexplained, few stories are as chilling as that of David Eckhart. A man of humble origins, Eckhart's life took an unexpected turn when he first crossed paths with entities that defied all conventional understanding. Reptilian beings from an unseen dimension. These beings of our world sparked a fascination and fear in Eckhart that would come to define his existence. His initial encounter, as bizarre as it was terrifying, was merely the prologue to a series of experiences that would shake him to his very core. From witnessing gruesome rituals performed by these creatures to seeing bodies dismembered and discarded into drains, Eckhart's encounters are the stuff of nightmares. These chilling narratives have intrigued paranormal researchers, drawing them towards the enigma that is David Eckhart. His experiences, while frightening, offer a glimpse into a reality that lies just beyond our perception. This was but the beginning of Eckhart's journey into the unknown. But remember, this is all for your entertainment. David's encounters escalated, leading him through portals to witness unimaginable horrors. The unnerving chronicles of Eckhart's experiences are not for the faint-hearted. He speaks of being taken against his will through mysterious portals, entering a domain dominated by reptilian beings. In this realm, the line between our world and the inexplicable blurs. His accounts paint a chilling picture, detailing gruesome rituals performed by these reptilian entities. He describes the horror of witnessing bodies, human and otherwise, being dissected with cold precision. The remains are then unceremoniously discarded into what appear to be drains, an unsettling disposal method used by these creatures. These experiences were not fleeting nightmares, but recurring events that Eckhart was forced to endure. The sheer terror, the gruesome sights, the palpable dread, each encounter etched deeper into his psyche, permanently altering his perception of reality. These terrifying experiences would forever change Eckhart's perception of reality. In his search for understanding, Eckhart turned to an unusual method, the Kozyrov mirror technique. This technique, named after the Russian scientist who first proposed it, involves using two large, flat mirrors set parallel to each other. The mirrors act as a kind of window or portal, allowing Eckhart to glimpse into what he believes is the fourth dimension. Eckhart claims that through these mirrors he can see and communicate with the beings that inhabit this other realm. These are not just any beings, but rather entities of different shapes and sizes, including small creatures and the much talked about gray aliens. These gray aliens, according to Eckhart, are distinct, with their large almond-shaped eyes and slender bodies. The small entities, on the other hand, are harder to describe, as they seem to defy our usual understanding of form and shape. With these mirrors, Eckhart began to pierce the veil between our world and theirs. David Eckhart's experiences have left us with more questions than answers. This ordinary man, drawn into extraordinary circumstances, has taken us on a journey that defies our understanding of reality. We've delved into his initial terrifying encounters with reptilian beings, witnessed his descent into the chilling world beyond our dimension through portals, and his attempts to communicate using the Kozyrov mirrors. These mirrors, a device for fourth-dimensional communication, reveal not just the reptilians, but also smaller entities and the elusive gray aliens. Eckhart's encounters challenge our preconceptions about the universe and its inhabitants. They urge us to question the nature of our reality and the potential existence of parallel dimensions. Is there a hidden world teeming with life unseen by human eyes? Are these beings allies, enemies, or simply indifferent observers? These questions remain unanswered, their implications vast and unsettling. In the face of the unknown, Eckhart's story reminds us that the universe holds mysteries far beyond our comprehension.
How many of y'all believe David Eckhart? How many of y'all have heard Eckhart? How many of y'all haven't heard of him? But like I say, how many of y'all believe him in the story though? Because he got a lot of them, and he got a lot of pictures out there too. And I think those are demonic beings that he's been talking to or contacted. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section.
It's a lot of stuff coming out. I have a document that's about to blow everybody's mind. You're going to want to stay for this. You're going to be like, Getty, you a bad boy. You a bad boy because you had the receipts. You show the receipts. I'm about to show you a receipt, right? So you remember the bill that they passed, the anti-Semitic bill? Well, this is the blueprint, right? Now, I have something to add towards this. I can actually show you what tree he was hung on and the exact place he was hung on, which was North America. Did you catch that? Yeah. But before I move out the way, so you can take a screenshot and keep it for your records, if you'd like to donate, I greatly appreciate it because we did some hard work for you and your entertainment. That's the truth. And you're about to witness something right now. But let me move out the way, but I appreciate your donation if you do. Now, take a screenshot for your records. Now, let's look at number 9. Let's look at number 9, right? Take a screenshot. Let's look at number 9. Now, what do you see? Right? This is why they trying to throw rocks and hide their hands, because this document came out who actually, now, let me show you what tree he got hung on, because all our black pastors told us a lie to say he got hung on, crucified on the cross. Didn't they say that? But he actually on the tree. But what tree and where the place at? I'm about to show you. Now watch this. Watch this. As legend had it, the cross on which Jesus was crucified was made from a dogwood tree. A dogwood tree, right? So that means that the Bible verse said that he got crucified as hanging on a tree. So now, watch this. Watch this. Now, where do you think dogwood tree grows it or native to what part of the world? Let's go down this rabbit hole. Where did dogwood tree originate? North America, Florida. Mississippi River.
That I've heard from people in the Pentagon that the buzzword in the secret of secrets in the Pentagon is the Sumerian gods are returning, and that's what they're referring to as that whole area that Peter's.
Wow! Can you repeat that again, just in case anybody missed it? The buzzword
in the Pentagon, in the military circles that are in the know about the cover up here, they kind of in whispered tones talk about the return of the Sumerian gods. And they're talking about the what we would call aliens or fallen angels returning into the Middle East, into Old Sumer area.
The Anunnaki.
Well.
I know y'all heard that, them so-called Anunnaki now. Them so-called fallen angels. I can say so-called, those are fallen angels.
You mentioned the fallen angels,
right?
Okay, so are we talking about the same fallen angels that in the Bible states that a third was kicked out of the heavens,
right?
And so, do you believe that they're here?
Oh, they're here.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. There's 4 under the Euphrates River. You can look it up, and the majority of them are. This is what it states, and like the people that know about the Book of Enoch or whatever, it states that they're in the coldest desert. So where would the coldest desert be? Essentially, in the Arctic Circle. So we all know that we can't go to the Arctic Circle. Hitler had stated in some of his writings that he had found them and stuff like that. So where was he? One of his main bases was in the so-called Antarctic or whatever. So that's where I believe they made a movie, the Alien versus Predator. I don't know if you ever seen that one.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Where they go down and they find the pyramid that's down there.
Yeah.
That big ass pyramid. And, so they show you in movies, there's another movie, a good movie with Denzel Washington called Fallen. And they specifically talk about one of the fallen angels named Azazel.
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe that name Azazel is in the Bible.
Right.
I believe.
Taught women how to adorn themselves. He taught men the art of war. All that.
It's funny that you bring that up because, I saw both of those movies, Predator versus Alien. One thing that somebody told me years ago, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't believe it, but I'm starting to believe it now. Maybe I'm late, on the train, but I'm starting to believe it now, that a lot of the things that they have done or are doing, they put it in movies.
Yeah.
And I guess that goes along with they hide it in plain sight. Like they're showing it to you, but you're not going to believe it because they're showing it to you.
They're desensitizing you.
Yes. So now when you go to Fallen, that's a crazy movie.
He touches you.
Yeah, he touches you.
Yeah.
And okay, now, and some people that I have seen in some Christian churches, they believe in praying for people and touching them for blessings or what protection or whatnot.
Right.
In that movie, it was to transfer something.
Right.
The spirit was hopping onto another person.
Right.
And Denzel was over here pretty much following this demon that was hopping from another person to another person.
Right.
I truly believe. Do you believe in demonic possession?
Oh yeah.
Okay. The reason why I bring that up is because I truly believe that some people can be demonically possessed and possibly not even know it.
Right.
I've heard people, and I'm not saying demonic possession, at least in the way I see it. We're not talking about The Exorcist, but kind of like that movie, The Fallen. And go ahead. I'm sorry.
One of the biggest, when you get into the spiritual realm or become spiritually awakened,
yes,
and you study what we're talking about right now, and this is where it becomes crazy when you study about it, and it literally wipes the scales from your eyes, bro. You're able to see a lot, everything. It doesn't matter what you're doing in your life, bro. The songs that you hear, the movies that are being watched, already that already come into your spirit that you shouldn't be. Turn that off. Did you hear what I said? You're able to pick up on all these subliminal that's going on and all this and that. But one of the main spirits that's going crazy right now, bro. If you ever want to look it up, and it's a genderless spirit. It's called the Jezebel.
Boy.
Yes. Jezebel is also one of the most evilest women in the Bible. Many people were actually referring to Hillary as Jezebel.
Yeah. So yeah, the Jezebel spirit, bro. A whole narcissistic, sick, like perverted spirit, bro.
I hope y'all paying attention, man. I had to run it back by y'all, man, for y'all who already seen it. But it went over a lot of people's head, man. And it's still going over a lot of people's head, man. Wake up, man. Wake up.
Jesus was from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
Judah was the bluest, blackest of the 12. They were known for their nappy hair and purple skin. His mother hid him in Kemet, Egypt. Named Egypt by the Greeks, it means land of the blacks. There's no way you're going to hide a white, blonde hair, blue-eyed child in a country of blue, black, purple African people. So we know what Jesus looked like. Why the church okay? Why is the black church okay not seeing their Lord and Savior represented as he was? Let's keep on going. The title Christ, which comes from an African word, karas, which speaks to the spirit that rises within. In ancient Africa, no one would have been given the title Christ if your skin was not kissed of the sun. In those days, I would be too light to be a savior, because back then, divinity was black. Asaru, one of the manifestations of God consciousness, was called Lord of the perfect black. Blackness was divinity. That's why every religious teacher was black and nappy. Nobody looked like white with blonde hair and blue eyes. That's a recent creation of the pale man. The question is, why are black churches so content with having a false image of Jesus that they know is false in their church instead of a real historical depiction? And by the way, the oldest original painting of Christ right now, I believe it's in the museum in Egypt. It's the oldest one. And guess what? Everybody blue, black, purple. And I believe it was drawn from life. Everybody was blue, black, purple, including Jesus. Undeniably black.
Well, guys, that says that sums it up. You know, that's the end of the video. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that video. If you liked it, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you notified whenever I drop some new hot content that you definitely gonna want to watch. You know what I mean? It's your boy Koozie, man. Back at you with another one. I'm out. Holla. Y'all take it easy. Oh, shit.
God your Father, man.